Hey, what's up? Darts here, and I'm just looking into this. Washington. Was it not Washington? Sorry, Washington. No, I'm looking into the Washington Post on the Los Angeles UFO, which was the SpaceX Falcon 9 launch. And I'm just having a little read, a little research, you know. But here's the thing, though. I have seen other YouTube videos and such that show the same sort of swirly kind of effect, and they're not claimed to be any NASA rocket or SpaceX rocket, and some of them are quite old, so I'm going to try and find those in some future videos. I'm just trying to find a bit. Well, I'll get to that in a second. Just have a quick look at these. Let's get to. I mean, had this. Here we go. The swirly kind of effect there. Now there is some videos on YouTube that people were saying were fake and doctored, but then they can't be if this is also real. And also, you know, at the end of the Washington Post article, you have this story about aliens. But just gonna get my friend Darren to read this article to you, because I know you're fascinated, and I'm gonna go and do something. Yeah, Darren.
Hey, excuse me, can I talk now?
Yes.
Excuse me, Darts.
Yes.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Can I read the article now?
Yes.
Can I read it now, please, please, please?
Yes.
Let me read it.
Read it.
I am a robot. Sorry, I am a robot. WashingtonPost.com. Speaking of science, a UFO sighting briefly freaked out the West Coast. There was an earthly explanation. By Cleve Wootson Jr. the 23rd of December at 1116 a.m. 131. SpaceX launch spooks the West Coast, causes aliens to trend. In its last launch of the year, on Friday, the 22nd.
I just find it funny how this news article kind of like goes straight to the, oh, conspiracy theorists, oh, look at them, oh, let's mock them, oh. It does look very, very odd, okay. Now, it's not the first time that YouTube videos have popped up with this sort of phenomena, but this time SpaceX is, you know, saying it's, you know, Elon Musk is saying it's his doing. But then what was all the rest of the weird things that people have recorded in the skies then? Carry on, Darren. The AI robots are going to take over and kill us all.
In its last launch of the year, on Friday, the 22nd of December, SpaceX successfully sent a communications satellite into orbit and created a stir on social media.
Ooh.
John Elka, The Washington Post. The people of Los Angeles can be forgiven if they were a little quick to jump to extraterrestrial conclusions. The government did, after all, just admit that it had spent $22 million to investigate unidentified flying objects. And after 70 years of keeping the government installation known as Area 51 under wraps, Uncle Sam...
Probably a load of rubbish. Area 51. Distraction.
And after 70 years of keeping the government installation known as Area 51 under wraps, Uncle Sam conceded that, yes, it did exist, and yes, some super secret stuff went on there. So, it's perfectly logical that Angelenos gazing into a darkening sky around 530 p.
I thought what was interesting as well, the fact that it's Los Angeles. All I keep thinking of is the Battle of Los Angeles, wasn't it? The Battle of Los Angeles, the movie where extraterrestrials come out of the sky and start trying to steal our water. If you remember that wonderful military propaganda movie back in whenever.
So, it's perfectly logical that Angelenos gazing into a darkening sky around 5:30 p.m. Friday would assume their city was in the midst of an alien invasion as they saw this. Elon Musk, the billionaire entrepreneur who ultimately wants to put people on a space-bound megabus, fanned the flames by saying on Twitter that the jellyfish-like shape in the sky was a nuclear alien UFO from North Korea. Southern Californians and other people out west, well, freaked out. Jan Brewer, whose Twitter profile succinctly identifies her as Arizona's 22nd governor, tweeted that she was wondering what the lights over Phoenix were. For some reason, she tagged President Donald Trump. And many others pointed their smartphone cameras skyward. capturing what they assumed was the first sign of the alien apocalypse or something and musing about the vapory lights in the sky. There was, of course, a perfectly reasonable explanation. Musk's SpaceX had launched an IDM-4 rocket from Vandenberg Air Force Base in California about 150 miles from the City of Angels. According to the Los Angeles Times.
The City of Angels. Yeah, that's probably mockery right there, because obviously, you know, the lights in the sky, a lot of people say that actually it's the signs of the fallen angels or whatever, you know. That's quite a popular belief. Fallen angels and their Via Mana.
According to the Los Angeles Times, officials had warned that people would be able to see the launch across Southern California and elsewhere on the western half of the country. There was even a live webcast for those with more than a passing interest in rockets. The moment a SpaceX rocket launch produced a shining, billowing streak in the sky over California. View photos. The SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket, carrying 10 satellites into orbit, left behind a trail of mystery and wonder as it soared into space after lifting off in the setting sun from coastal Vandenberg Air Force Base in California. The government admitted studies UFOs. So about those Area 51 conspiracies.
The government admits studying about UFOs. Yeah, of course they do. Anyway, thanks for that, Darren. I look forward to your AI Terminator style invasion in the future. Only joking. Bye for now. Actually, Elon Musk is all about the AI takeover rubbish, isn't he? Well, it's not rubbish, but annoying though, you know. But there you go. Weird. Goodbye.